Friends, today I am taking just for revision the short and long question of discovering TUT, chapter 3 from Hornbill. This discovering TUT has been written by A.R. Williams, historian ones. The question which I had short answered for should be written in 40 words each. Question 1. What did the tourists in the burial chamber of King Tut do? यानी जो पर्यटकों ने बरियल चैम्बर में किंग टट मीन शॉर्ट नेम और कंप्लीट नेम इज टूटन खमुन. ओके, राजा टूटन खमुन के जो बरियल दफनाने वाले चैम्बर कक्ष में क्या किया? ओके, द टूरिस्ट्स आंसर looked keenly at the murals means painting on the walls of the burial chamber. They also looked at Tut's gilded means covered with gold face. Others stood silently thinking about the pharaoh's curse. Pharaoh इजिप्ट मिस्र में राजा को बोलते हैं. It was said that death or misfortune would fall upon those who disturbed him when he was alive. Now question 2 short. What was the pharaoh's curse? Who refers to it and in what context? यानी फरो का अभिशाप क्या था और ये किस संदर्भ में प्रस्तुत है? Answer. The pharaoh's curse was that death or misfortune that would fall upon those who disturbed him, as I have told you in the question. The silent visitors are the first to refer to it. Later on, a guard joked nervously when the $1 million scanner stopped functioning because of the intake of sand in a cooler. Now, question 3 short. Which evidence proves the burial of Tut to March और अप्रैल? यानी कौन सा साक्ष्य या प्रमाण ये सिद्ध करता है कि टूटन खमन को दफनाया गया था मार्च के मंथ में या अप्रैल मंथ में? द आंसर इज Tut's shroud. Shroud is a thick cloth covering to a dead body was found decorated with faded garlands of willow. Willow is a kind of flowers of and olive leaves, जैतून के पत्ते. That is wild celery, CELERY. Celery means long leaved, which is made of salads. The wild celery, lotus petals and cornflowers. Since some of them are available at the end of the winter season, the Tut must have been buried in the month of either March or April. Now question 4 short. How had King Tut been lavished? Lavished means given a large amount of money. The royals when he was buried. Or this may be asked in such a way. List some of the adornments and golden objects on the Tut's body. Answer. King Tutankhamun had been lavished with the glittering goods, चमकते हुए सामान के साथ. These were precious cloths, necklaces, bracelets, बाजूबंद जिसको बोलते हैं, rings, amulets means ताबीज and ceremonial apron, sandals, chandan, sheaths on the fingers made of pure gold, etc. All these things, including the coffin box, were made of pure gold. It was believed that he would take them with him in his journey beyond after death. Now to be continued. The next. Now I have taken question 5th. That is, what became a sensation when Howard Carter, the British archaeologist, discovered Tut's tomb in 1922? यानी 1922 में टट्स की जो कब्र है वो आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट हवार्ड ने, ब्रिटिश आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट ने, उस समय किस प्रकार की सनसनी हुई? आंसर. द किंग Tut's tomb was discovered by Howard Carter, an archaeologist, British archaeologist in 1922. Its contents were made of pure gold, and their shine was meant to guarantee the king's new beginning. But nothing happened. These contents are the richest royal collection at Pharaoh's legend. Alright. Now, long question, long answer. Answer should be written 150 words. Question. A.R. Williams says, the author of this chapter, Discovering Tut. King Tut is dash dash in deaths or in life regally ahead of his countrymen. Here, regally means majestically, Rajashahi andaz mein, of his countrymen. How far do you agree with the assertion and why? Answer. Perhaps no other pharaohs of Egypt has fascinated the public mind so greatly as the boyish king Tutankhamun. Although he died in his teens, means the late uh, 19 age, and ruled for about 9 years only, he introduced certain changes during his brief rule. These were significant as they marked, that is, restoration of the old ways of the worship of Amun. Amun is a god for the pharaoh. The unanswered questions about the causes and now modes of his deaths as well as his ago age at the time of death kept public curiosity, यानी कि लोगों की जिज्ञासा को बनाए रखा था उसकी डेथ ने, alive, curiosity, public curiosity alive. After his death, his body has been a center of scientific examination. Howard Carter, the British archaeologist, discovered Tut's tomb in 1922, as I have told you earlier. In 1968, an anatomy professor x-rayed the mummy in the different sections. The Egyptian Mummy Project that began an inventory in late 2003. If that it has so far recorded 600 mummies or over, this is still continuing. The next phase of CT scanning means computed tomography with a portable CT machine began on January 5 in 2005. The pride of place went to King Tut, whose mummy was first one to undergo CT scan. Hence, I fully agree with the assertion statement of Tutankhamun. Thank you.